All right, people, we are back. Welcome for another episode of BlvdAve Radio. I am your boy, Old Man Logan. What happened, man?
Big ass with the pose. In that damn background. It looked like that nigga was on the back of the
alley. And it's the kid.
Nick me.
All right, y'all. I got my esteemed colleagues with me. Let me see. This is my left. To the left of me.
What's popping, people? It's Gas Station P.
All right. We'll go for a no diddy.
It's your boy King B. We're not even going to get to that point. King B.
King B in the building.
Let them know who you are. All right.
Yes, sir. Pete fellas, what's going on with y'all, man?
Nothing much, man. Chilling. Birthday tomorrow.
Hey.
Turning 37.
What's the birthday plans, man? What's the birthday plan?
Nothing really, man. Go out to eat. I might throw a card party Saturday, so I will send a text message to you guys and let you know.
You said card?
Yeah. Playing some, spades, shit like that. Oh man, shit.
I know, motherfuckers.
Right.
Right.
Well, happy birthday to Gas Station P. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and
appreciate it.
Gas station, turn up.
God. We'll put a little something on the grill, man. A couple of burgers or something.
I was thinking to do that or just order some chicken. Either one, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna think about it.
Wrong, man.
Right. Backyard party.
No kills.
Did y'all see that rumor that somebody was saying he might be getting out?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Shit like that.
Right.
I don't know how true that is. Obviously, there was probably some false stuff anyway, but I saw that. I came across that on Facebook. I'm just scrolling, and somebody said there was something where some of the charges were supposed to be getting dropped, and he may be getting released soon.
Nah, that nigga ain't going nowhere, man. That's some old obsessed fan. That's what the fuck that was. She wanted him to come on.
Right.
Nah, Logan, I never heard no shit like that.
Time he come on, he gonna be ready for the Tom Joyner cruise.
Nobody want his ass on that cruise.
That nigga gonna be performing at Tribe. He's gonna be performing at what's that?
Essence Festival.
Yeah, he gonna be performing in the fucking reggae Jamaican spots.
Mm-hmm.
Wild hair and shit.
Hell yeah.
DJ Wayne Williams.
Have you ever been to Wild Hair?
Yeah.
I've been there one time. I swear to God. You remember the movie Underworld? What was it called? Underworld?
The vampire movie?
Yeah, with the lichens and all that.
Yeah.
And it was like dark, and the light was like, the little disco light be flashing and shit. And I'm just looking at everybody. And I just see all these Jamaicans just sweating. They just hot dancing, sweating. I said, these niggas is werewolves. I just kept seeing werewolves.
Legends.
I thought I was in Underworld. I said, these niggas is werewolves. This place is crazy. Like,
he waiting on him to turn.
I had to get out of that motherfucker. That's how I never come here again. This is wild.
I had a pickaxe on him, ready to
take some werewolves out, man. That shit was crazy.
P. Helsing over there.
What's that? What was that mannequin in I Am Legend? Fred, if you real, you better tell me right now.
That nigga Will went crazy.
No.
That's some crazy shit, dude.
Oh man. So we have a bevy of topics. I haven't said that in a while. Put that word out. We got some stuff happening in the world of music, some stuff happening in the world of film and television. So fellas, what y'all want to dive into? Paul,
yeah, don't matter, man. Go ahead. What we got?
We had to talk about it all.
I kind of want to set it back.
Wait, let's talk about King Gambit over here.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say let's just dive back into the Deadpool talk because right before we started recording, we were just saying like Deadpool kind of has taken over the world of entertainment in the last, couple of weeks since its release on July 27th. Currently sitting at about 838 million at the box office. So this was the second week number one. It'll probably get number one again, and it'll hit a Billy this week for sure. And it just seems like it's been nothing but positive response. Sans a few people. There was a couple of big wigs that Disney got released. There was a couple of Marvel actresses that had some issues. But we'll break all that down. But before we get to that, fellas, like we said something earlier, like right before we got to recording, and I want him to kind of delve into that, like what he was getting ready to say in terms of Deadpool's success.
In terms of what?
Deadpool's success, like you was getting ready to say when right before we started recording.
I don't even remember what I was about to say. But that shit was incredible, and it deserves everything that it's getting right now. Well, what's the numbers after this weekend? You said
it's was sitting currently, last I checked, at 838 million worldwide.
That's crazy.
So
not even a week and a half.
Yeah.
What do y'all think made this movie be that way? Like, is it the movie itself, or is it the fact that Marvel needed something like this? What do y'all think what it was?
And see, that was part of what B question was, like, what did Marvel plan for this? Like, this was the plan.
Right, yeah, you did say that, yeah.
Or did it just kind of happen organically? And for me, it might be a 50-50. I mean,
yeah,
I do think we were getting to a point where we were having superhero fatigue as far as content out there. You got Invincible, you got The Boys, right. You got the Marvel shows, you got Marvel films, you got DC shows, DC films. You got the other indie stuff out there. I was just having this conversation with this person I follow on Instagram. Shout out to Jovi. We were just talking about like horror and how when those Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th reboots came out and they weren't really successful, I kind of was telling her, I said, I think we were in a place where we were just, we were done with like horror because it was just an overload of it. Everybody was putting out something horror. So I felt like fast forward to where we are now, we were getting to that place with superhero content. So stuff was steadily declining, but here we were getting to Deadpool and Wolverine, and it was like everything you expected and more. Like it wasn't a drop in like the lewdness, like it was a hard rated R. Like if it comes out and it has an uncut version, I'm pretty sure that might be NC-17 because it was a hard R for a Disney product, like for promotion. So I think it was that mixture of giving us something different from Disney, like completely different. This is out of their wheelhouse. And it being something that we actually wanted versus just you're getting a Marvel's movie and nobody was asking for that.
Right.
I think you hit it on the head. I think it was like a 50-50 deal because this movie had been slated, 3-4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
It was already in the plans, and it was unforeseen for Jonathan Majors to get released from Disney or Marvel or whoever he was signed to. So I think the way the cards just laid out, it was like a perfect disaster, if you want to call it that. Like, of course, Deadpool's content is naturally rated R. So I think Disney knew that coming into the door, but it's like they took it, and not only did they have it there, they pushed that shit forward. Like they added more to it, made it better, and with the addition of the X-Men characters, Blade, that's been talks for years now. Who's gonna play Blade? When is that movie coming out? You got to see Wesley in a role that you haven't seen in 20 years. Mm-hmm. It was I think it was just a lot of blissful entities that collided together, and
Right.
you know, it just worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Not to mention the Gambit shit. Like, we didn't expect that to be good, and it was phenomenal. So
Yeah.
All you see is everybody saying he needs his own movie. He needs this. He needs, like, people is ready for this Gambit shit.
right. So everything that you knew that was going to be good was good, on top of what you didn't know was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was crazy good.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I mean, every time I go to work, I be asking a guy at work, "Did you see it yet? When you gonna see it? When you gonna see it?" Because I want to talk about it. Like,
I talked to like 3 people about that. Like, you ain't seen it yet?
Man, like, I've seen it twice already. Like, come on, man, this movie is good. You gotta hurry up and see this movie. So it's like, yeah, they did their thing for this, man. From merchandise as well. Like, you know, when Fortnite dropped, when the movie came out, I went and got Deadpool for my skin on the game real quick. Like, let me go ahead and get him real quick. So it's like, I got the bucket. So it's like, yeah, they really did good for this. Cause my thing is, like I say, if it was like you say, a beautiful disaster, like, man, for somebody to just have a plan B come out the pocket that well off the Kang shit, and then you make this shit work like this, they did a phenomenal job. That's why I say I hope Marvel keep us going like this. Like, don't just give us some shit and then y'all start falling off again. Keep this shit going.
And I don't think they fell off. I just think they had to get that bullshit off so that they can get to the good shit. Yeah. Like, Captain Marvel, the Marvels and the Eternals, they had to get that shit out of there because it plays a role in the end game. So when they put out the Eternals and whatever bullshit shows that they had on Disney Plus, it leads into the what they call it, the meat and potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you had to go through the asparagus to get to the steak and the fries and the mashed potatoes.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, we got a good product out of it. You know, my man Gambit made a name for himself. You know what I'm talking about?
That shit's so cold, man. I'm glad they put the little back behind the scenes footage out. All that shit now, because I like seeing all that shit. How he got into work to do that shit.
They probably don't even have a lot of it, but what they do have, they know that they need to put it out.
Yeah.
And I seen something Ryan Reynolds said he want to do Blade justice. He said, if we gotta, Blade gotta go into something else, I want to make sure Wesley can pass this torch for the next thing. And we're not gonna start a new Blade until Wesley can be in this whatever last one they're gonna do, and he get to pass the torch in it. So I'm like, yeah, that's what's up, Ryan. Like,
and honestly, with that, I don't have a problem with it. I don't think it's kind of like the Hugh Jackman effect for me, right? Mm-hmm. As long as Wesley is willing to do that role, I think we should just let it.
You think the nigga ain't?
This is what I'm saying. So when I saw what Ryan Reynolds had said, it was like, okay, I get what you're saying. It wasn't no disrespectful thing. It's right. Let's give him that proper outing if that's what he wants. But for me personally, I know we had Mahershala cast for 5 years now to take over this role. But now that we've seen Wesley back in this role, we've seen an older Blade, we can easily go down the rabbit hole of having his Blade return to, I guess, his universe now, or a variant of his universe. And we can tell the story, if it has to be the story of her passing the torch, the Daughter of Blade storyline. I think it was a graphic novel for one.
Right.
But for two, it made for such good content. A lot of Blade fans have been calling for that to be the premise of the next film for a while.
Right.
And it was supposed to be. But we've heard so many rumors of angles and storylines they were supposed to be going with their character. Like they said at one point, they had Blade supposed to have been homosexual. And it's like, what does that have to do with that character? Like, it don't really correlate. You know what I mean?
Blade's supposed to be homosexual?
Blade was supposed to be homosexual. Like, there was a rumor going around that they were going to make his character homosexual.
What was that, a Facebook rumor?
No,
they were like the Mahershala character homosexual?
Yeah, the character Mahershala was going to play. Yeah.
That's crazy.
The character known as Blade. They was gonna make Blade.
I mean, not the Mahershala's version of Blade.
His version of him, yeah.
That's why I say you do the Green Book and they just keep you in the gay box.
I don't have see, that's the inclusion effect, I feel like, and there's nothing wrong with including, but we got that in Eternals. You know what I'm saying? They made Paperboy, gay in that movie. Captain Marvel, they haven't said it outright in the films, but
she's gay.
She's gay.
She's a
you know what I'm saying? So it's like the inclusion effect is there. Like, so we don't need to continue to go down the rabbit hole of just changing characters just because we want everybody to feel like they're welcome. Like, gay people gonna enjoy a Blade movie just like a straight person.
Just like a straight person.
They was excited, I'm sure, to see Wesley back as Blade, just like any of us was. So I don't think that's necessarily, needed. But if Wesley is willing to continue to play Blade, just like Hughes willing to continue to play Wolverine, let's let them guys do it. As long as they're physically capable to do it.
Because Blade, he is like he's first of all, Wesley Snipes is Marvel's daddy, like Ryan Reynolds said too. He the one that started all this shit back, so he's Marvel's daddy. But is Blade an old guy, like, period, in the comic books now? Like, he progressed to being older? Or they kept him, like, at the age he was when he started?
From what I know in the Daughter of Blade storyline, I think it was a graphic novel. I'm not 100% sure. But he was an older Blade.
Okay.
And he just kind of finds out he, had a daughter out there in the world.
Right.
He comes back around to him.
So, yeah.
Because, Dracula or somebody was trying to get his daughter. Because she had all of Blade's powers, basically.
Okay.
So, Blade, he goes to, reunite with his daughter and basically trains her, you know what I mean, to come and be a part of what he's doing so he can, protect it.
Off the cuff. Who's Blade's daughter?
We're going younger or older, because in the
30s?
comics, she was like a young adult. So like mid-20s.
You can do mid-20s, late 20s.
My girl who just did the silent movie, the quiet movie. Just did the quiet movie. She just did the quiet movie.
The Quiet Place movie?
The Quiet Place movie. She was in Us as well. The wife in Us.
Oh, she was in Black Panther too.
Oh damn, no, fuck! I didn't think she was in background.
T'Challa, the one that
that was T'Challa girl, right.
Yeah.
She was. Dang, okay, well, no,
T'Challa girl.
Yeah, the one that had the son.
Oh, you talking about Lupita?
Yeah, Lupita.
I'll take her out then. Damn,
that's grown. She
40s.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, who can?
She got kids.
now my pick ain't gonna be as old as Lupita, but she's gonna be like 30s.
I'm gonna throw Coco Jones in there.
I'm gonna go Nefessa Williams from Black Lightning.
I knew you was gonna say that, and that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Bro, she will fit that role so well.
Nefessa is in every 10 movies.
No,
she's not. But she's
perfect. She's perfect because she's attractive. She's dark skinned, and she's got some type of like karate ability. At least it looks that way from Black Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that.
And if they bring it back around to make the Doctor from the first Blade film to be her mother, the resemblance.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of fits.
Yeah, so
that's
you know what I mean? So that's why I picked her. I can't really see anybody else in that role. I think she would be perfect for it.
If not Nefessa, you don't have a 1B.
A 1B. I'd have to think about it because she's like, or maybe Jukebox. I think she can act. I think that would be promising for her. But that's if you're going younger. The girl that played Jukebox from Power. Raising Kanan.
I'm thinking of women, but they all older or ugly. They're not really attractive.
What about Diana from Power?
Nah.
No?
Nah, not Diana. Mm-mm.
I could see it.
No.
I could see it.
No, you can't see that shit, Tim. Close your eyes.
Yeah,
You can't see that.
I
I don't think he has like an athletic knack to fight, but
yeah,
I think she could be her friend. Put it like that. She could be her friend in the movie.
He say just keep her clear out of the way.
I'll fuck with Nefessa. I'm gonna be Nefessa.
No, I think Nefessa. If he didn't do Nefessa, he said it off the cuff. Coco Jones. Coco Jones has the look.
I just can't think of nobody. And then she's chocolate. So
she chocolate. I mean, and she ain't necessarily got to be chocolate.
That's what I'm saying. Like Diana is darker than the other girls on the show.
Yeah.
But she just don't got that look for me.
She don't got the action look to you.
Right.
What about? And I would never use this person. But what about Keke Palmer?
No, not for this. Not for this.
You know what? The way she was in Nope, I'm not gonna say she couldn't do it, but it'll be like a little. She got like a little. It depends on how they gonna do the daughter. Is she gonna be like the daughter that's like irritating? You know what I mean? Like she be getting on Blade's nerves,
daughter, right?
You know,
I think he gonna have more of a tough daughter before an irritating daughter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can do Keke Palmer.
But again, like he said,
see, I'm thinking like Kerry Washington, but she's too old.
Kerry Washington.
That's why I said
I could be Blade's wife. Yeah.
That's why I said the women I'm thinking of can't do it. They get too old.
As a friend, though, I wouldn't mind Keke being in it because the daughter Blade, she gonna need her little like Wesley type character anyway.
True.
So yeah, maybe in that type of capacity, but I don't know if I would have her as the. Yeah, Haley Gilmore is a jukebox name.
I'm gonna throw a wild one out. Just hilarious.
Fuck no.
That's hilarious.
You did say it was gonna be a wild one.
It's a wild one.
That's because you watched that Tubi movie. No, that BET movie she did.
Nah, I be listening on the damn radio all the time.
You ain't watched the little horror little movie she did?
I ain't see it. I gotta check it out. Watch. It's on Tubi.
No, it's on BET Plus, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it.
Adriana Alexis, she was in 13 Reasons Why,
and
she was in BMF, the one that got killed. Boyfriend killed.
Oh, okay.
The one that was pregnant.
Yeah.
She's nice too. She could probably fit that mold. Yeah, but I don't.
To me, she's kind of under the Diana role. Like they kind of look similar. She might be a little bit darker.
But she got a little more edge to it, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I think that's the difference. Diana kind of got the damsel in distress look all the time.
Mm-hmm. She do. That's a good one.
No, Tariq. I don't want to raise this baby around this.
I don't need you.
Right.
I would like to see Kane in that motherfucker too.
And Blade,
he's Woody he's good as hell in power. I didn't expect him to be this good.
Yeah, he could have been like a TV show Blade.
Because
I was going to say off the cuff. Well, here could we?
Blade?
Did we say him as Jon Stewart?
No, we say him as Jon Stewart.
Him as Jon Stewart?
No, I don't think we say him as Jon Stewart.
Well, Jon Stewart would probably be too stern for him.
Did you see what I said?
I think he might be. I think he could pull it off.
Did you see what I said about they saying O'Shea Jackson might be a chance at Jon Stewart too?
No.
Him, Damson, and some other, I think, British guy could be all in the run-ins of trying to play Jon Stewart.
No, we don't want Ice Cube Jr.
Yeah, that's the same thing I said. I don't think O'Shea will be. Nah. That's the nigga.
O'Shea Jr. would have to go on a hardcore gym regimen to start, but he still wouldn't have the look of Jon Stewart.
All of them like Damson would have to get in the gym too.
Yeah, Damson would have to put on like 20 pounds.
Yeah, he had to get bigger.
Yeah, he'd have to get bigger. I think Damson is gonna become the new T'Challa, though. I think he's gonna be the T'Challa variant.
He has to be honest with you, G.
He can use his natural accent.
Yeah.
So because he's a variant, he doesn't necessarily.
So you make a British accent.
It could be like they sent it from Wakanda to save them or some shit to break.
But you know, a lot of Africans do relocate to.
That's why, right? That's why I said that, because I could see them doing that.
Yeah,
under that act.
It can make sense.
He has to be T'Challa. If you ask me, if you don't make him T'Challa, at least I don't know. They might just jump up an age and make him the young T'Challa. Make him young T'Challa.
They could go older T'Challa, like older than Chadwick was, or they could go younger, or they could try to go about the same. And I know I said this before, and y'all hate it, but I could see John David Washington right there. I could see
T'Challa.
Yeah,
I can't see that. I still can't see that.
I didn't say I want him there, but I can see it.
He could have been Killmonger. If you want to do Killmonger, he could have been Killmonger. Well, he could be the Voodoo Man, John David Washington.
Hell no.
The Voodoo Man.
He could be a nigga that don't speak and just fight.
You really hate him, bitch.
Cause he talk like a white boy. I don't want to.
He sound like his daddy.
No, he don't. Denzel sound like nigga.
He sound like his daddy too.
John Davis sound like nigga.
I said nigga with an A, not an E.
But yeah, man.
So I don't have two first names anyway.
That'd be interesting. Who what's it called? It could be Woody. Could be as a superhero.
I can see Woody is John Stewart. I can see that.
Be a black Cyclops.
A black Cyclops.
A black Cyclops.
That was wild.
Hey, would you mind him being Bishop?
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. It depends on how young they go, because right before we got recording, I saw they kind of now they starting their whole little plans of the X-Men film, how it's supposed to go.
They have to.
Right. Now, unfortunately, they say they don't know if they're gonna have Channing as Gambit, but they're supposed to include Gambit and Kitty Pryde in this roster of the X-Men.
I think they're gonna. If you don't get Channing as Gambit, then you lost a lot of shit again. You have to put Channing as Gambit. You can't.
I don't see them not doing that.
Yeah.
Especially after the praise that he's gotten for it.
You have to make
the only reason I can see them not using him is because look how they did with John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. Everybody loved him in Multiverse of Madness as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, when he popped up.
Yeah.
This is different though.
No, I want them to keep Channing as much as y'all, but
it's the only reason it's different. The only reason it's different is because he wants this.
Yeah.
I mean, John wanted it too, but for whatever reason, they didn't go that route.
It's because of Pedro movie snatching ass. But my thing is, I was hoping this is not a parody because I didn't want the certain things he was saying. It was bound to be funny, but it was like I hope they weren't trying to make him a parody character, and then like you say, just use him for that, then take him away. I would really hate if they did that shit. So, please don't get rid of Channing Tatum. Yeah. Do not get rid of Channing Tatum.
I think they're going to.
If they don't use him, because they were even saying we may see another actor as Wolverine too. So,
Henry,
with these variants, it's like okay, I could see, like we were saying before, an X-Force, this new X-Force that includes the old Wolverine, that Gambit. You know what I'm saying? X-23, Deadpool, and who else they have with him? Elektra, and maybe Blade. But if they gonna deviate and they're gonna give Blade back his own series, so of films, that kind of X's him out. And we just saw Elektra, in that fight scene. We really didn't see her in the last scene when they was all sitting there chilling. So we didn't see Blade right there neither. But
here's what I don't get.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes went to jail. Robert Downey Jr. Did he go to jail?
Yeah, in the 90s.
Downey Jr. went to jail. And these motherfuckers are leading Marvel. But you got Jonathan Majors who hasn't done a day, and he get ousted.
That's because what the times we live in now. That's the fucked up part.
He didn't do a day.
I mean, that's true too. We know that. He didn't do nothing. But
he didn't even get convicted of no felony.
Back then, that shit nobody really cared. Everybody lived that life, and that's how it was. That's why I kind of hate how it is.
Especially during Robert Downey era, like him,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, not Joaquin Phoenix, his brother, River Phoenix. You know them cats.
He had a brother.
Yeah. His brother was the one that died. He overdosed.
Right.
Like but they was out there wilding. Him, Corey, what was his name? The Corey brothers.
Michael Jackson.
Him and the other one from Lost
Boys. Think he Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Fucking be killing me.
They was out there wilding in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
So,
they were just
racking up them charges. But now, fast forward, like B said, Robert Downey Jr. is rumored to be getting $80 million for this movie.
Yeah. And like back then, it was more praise than, oh, he's a bad boy. That's sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, oh, he's a bad boy. Lock that nigga up. That big nose nigga don't need to be in here. That's how that shit is now, dude. That's kind of fucked up.
Now the whole
he didn't play ball. That's what it was.
Did they officially fire Jonathan Majors though?
Yeah.
So they did officially fire. Because I didn't know if they officially fired him or not. Because I was gonna say if they didn't release an official statement, it's all still hearsay. But maybe it'll be some room for it to return. They probably just like, yo, let's deviate from this and we can come back around to it.
I think because he didn't serve any time, they would consider bringing him back.
Right.
Because I think the Kang story is still worth telling. It just wasn't. You can't go from that. Like that character would have been a good lead-up character if we had.
That was gonna help. To me, that was gonna help a lot of shit.
Yeah.
To see him being in different movies and different spaces and shit like that, that worked well.
The rollout was whack.
Yeah.
He was good at Loki, but the Ant-Man shit was whack.
He was Ant-Man again. Oh yeah, at the end, right?
He was in Quantumania.
What the fuck did he do?
I mean, I didn't mind him in Ant-Man either. I really just watched it just to be able to say, let me see how his performance was. I didn't really watch it.
But this is supposed to be your main villain. He's in Ant-Man. Like,
Definitely didn't.
You wouldn't have put Thanos in Ant-Man.
Right.
Definitely.
But wasn't that like the kickoff of it though when he was in Ant-Man? The kickoff of him?
No, the kickoff was Loki season 1.
Because he was just a right. Okay, so
he was the one at the end of
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he was the one at the end of
like the TVA guys or whatever it was.
Right.
Yeah. So he started there, and from there it went into, was it Quantumania? I think from there it went to Quantumania, and then it went back into Loki season 2. But that was a variant of Kang as well. That wasn't Kang. That was a Kang variant, like where his bloodline started or whatever. But he did a great job in that season, man. That season was a great season. It was if you like into that sci-fi stuff for real, yeah, you'll enjoy that season. But it was something else in the world of Marvel.
I did want to read Ryan Reynolds' praise to Channing Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that shit was real cool. And I think this is going to be the sign on that he needs to get that next look.
Right.
He said, Gambit is a guy Chan was born to play. His story is similar to mine in that he spent a decade trying to put the most comic accurate version of Gambit on the big screen. Remy LeBeau is grafted to his soul and needs to come out and deal. And Gambit found his author in Chan. He's one of the coolest, smartest characters in the comics and is still largely unexplored. Accurate as hell.
That's true. I used to have a Gambit toy. Everybody loved Gambit.
And this is Channing. This is Ryan Reynolds. I want more. And from what I saw in the theaters, you do too. Having the chance to say goodbye to some of these heroes is as important as having new characters to root for. And rooting for Gambit is easy. Rooting for Chan is even easier. He's one of the greatest, hardest working, kindest people in the entire industry. I couldn't be more thrilled to see him pull Gambit from the dead, bring him to life at the perfect time and perfect way.
Yeah, ain't true. I remember when I saw that video of him doing his practice stuff, his moves. I thought that was a dancing movie. I said, is he finna dance?
Hey, the last dance song?
Yeah.
Step up 5.
This nigga finna dance? I don't know. He's Gambit. He's doing his Gambit moves. Okay.
I thought that was a stunt double doing that. He was doing all that shit.
Right, he was doing that. Me too. I thought it was a stunt double too.
Yeah.
All right. So off the cuff, if Channing is going to be the Gambit going forward, who is going to be Rogue? Who will be a good Rogue to Channing's Gambit?
Rogue is the one with the brown hair and the white stripe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had a brown jacket too.
Yep.
My girl from what's the name? Fucking name of that show is Euphoria.
Zendaya?
No, not her. The other girl, the white girl that was
the ginger with the with the Yeah.
Dating the gay boy. He was dating the gay dude. Yeah.
In the words of LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah, she'll be mine.
I'm gonna go with Journey Smollett.
Journey Smollett?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that. You do need somebody older. The fact that you just said that, you do need somebody a little older.
She ain't
match Channing. I'm talking
like,
about to match his age.
Oh yeah.
Too younger than Channing Tatum.
Right. The actress that P was talking about name is Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney, but she's like 20 something, ain't she?
She probably in the mid 20s. Let's see, 26. She's 26, believe it or not.
Yeah, you need somebody older than her. But I just like how she looked.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean,
Gambit is 52 now. Okay, you can use her.
His Gambit is a little older, but
How old is he?
Channing Tatum?
Channing Tatum is 44.
He's 44?
44.
Oh, I thought that nigga said 24. When?
Well,
is he 44?
Journey Smollett is 37. So
see, yeah, that'd be perfect. I'm trying to think of a good white woman. Shit, you know what? My girl from The Boys. The girl from The Boys, she could be Rogue.
Who?
What's her name? The one from the Boys, the Starlight.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that as Rogue. Yeah, give her a little.
She's bad as Starlight.
I like you. You don't like her as Starlight?
It's not good.
I ain't mad at the Journey pick neither. I think that could work.
Nice. That's decent.
I think that could work. So yeah, because Rogue gotta be like, she gotta have a little to her, you know what I mean? So
it ain't too many, only white girls I think that's like a Rogue is on Instagram. I don't think there's no
right, like I think
no actresses
actress wise that's like, I don't want to say Margot because Margot would have been in everything, and
right.
Rogue got that little Southern accent too, that Southern Belle thing going on. So it's like, I don't know.
That's the only white girl I can think of. The one I picked, and like I say, somebody
that one fits looks wise to me. Like if it's gonna be a white girl,
right?
I'm looking at Amber Heard.
What was she in?
The one from Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
That's Johnny Depp ex.
Oh no, not shitty girl. Not shitty girl. No. Shitting on people's heads.
That's Elvin. Yeah.
What about Emma Stone?
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. And to go with the age thing y'all was pointing out.
What about old girl from the Ozark?
No,
she's supposed to be the Silver Surfer anyway. So.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
You know what? She would have been right though.
You talking about Ruby, right?
You're right.
Ruby.
The girl from Ozark.
You ain't talking about the daughter. You talking about the other girl, the tough ass girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruby.
What's her name? Ruby? I might be fucking.
I think her name was Ruby. Yeah. She would be
Ruth, not Ruth.
Ruth. Okay. Yeah, she would have been. Yeah, she would be perfect. Yeah, I'll fuck with that one.
But Ruth's supposed to be
pull off that southern accent pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'll give her a role. Yeah, fuck that civil service. Let Lakeith go and get that. Yeah, that's Lakeith.
Yeah. So I mean, I would like to see it. I'm here for it.
Oh my god.
This might be that big phase in Marvel. They start bringing out big superstars.
Now I don't know. We'll see if they do change the color of Rogue. But I do think we could probably. Who would you cast as Jubilee? Because I was gonna say I could see them changing Jubilee.
Jubilee is young, right?
She's Chinese too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Supposed to be, yeah.
She's gonna be
black. I don't know this girl's name, but she's in Crazy Rich Asians. She's the star in Crazy Rich Asians. I'll pick her. I don't know her name, but she can definitely fit the role for her.
Man, the only Asian actresses I know is on X videos, but
nigga typing in Simdam, Cindy. Meanwhile, it's some Panda Express porn going.
I was thinking if they did change her ethnicity, it's this actress named Storm Reed. She's also in Euphoria. She's Zendaya's little sister in Euphoria.
Okay.
And she has she got them slanted type eyes anyway.
Right.
So
ain't that her sister for real?
Yeah. Eyes painted like you're Asian, but you're black.
Exactly. She got that look to her.
What about Jamie Chung? She was the Asian girl in Lovecraft Country.
Oh man, that would make
it. I can't remember who that is.
Remember when Jonathan was in the army and shit, and she was like killing niggas.
Yeah.
They'd have sex
and something.
Oh, matter of fact,
but she'd be too old to be Jubilee. She could be Yoriko.
The Asian girl from The Boys.
As Jubilee, that's a grown Jubilee though. She wouldn't be a kid no more.
Yeah, she is grown.
I know the chick from Lovecraft, she's like 40 something.
Yeah.
My girl from.
But she still looks young.
Oh, she look great. That's why I said she could probably be like Yoriko if they ever did that storyline for Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous too. That's my man from How to Make It in America wife, the white guy.
Really?
Yeah, he married her.
The Chinese girl from The Boys. Wow.
Not The Boys, from Lovecraft Country.
Oh, okay.
Jamie Chung.
Okay. I was gonna say, wow. Yeah.
But what was that? It was another piece of movie y'all had here. Oh, so we gotta address, we addressed the positive. Well, before we finish the positive, I just wanted to shout out Ryan Reynolds because he seems to have the mind for these movies as far as the approach of them and creating them, casting the right people, going in the right direction.
I think he's like us. He wants to give. Let's just do what people want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But we all want to see this. Let's not switch and do what your dumb ass idea is.
Yeah,
let's give people what they want to see.
Because I think people forget, he fought for this iteration of Deadpool to be seen on screen. He knew that Deadpool he played in that X-Men Origins movie was trash. Everybody knew. He wasn't even called Deadpool in that film, but we knew that's who he was supposed to be. You know what I mean? And
he just had the name still.
Yeah,
bro.
For him to be able to come back around and bring these movies and get them to where they are now, to where it's about to be $1 billion franchise now, is, it's something The Rock was trying to do with Black Adam, but for whatever reason it didn't work. Like Rock wanted to kind of be in this type of position Ryan is in as far as creating, because this is basically Ryan's universe he's created with his Deadpool.
That's true.
But DC don't have good characters to put with Black Adam.
Yeah.
Or they've never explored it, so they don't know how to present it.
I think Rock was just too hell-bent on Superman versus Black Adam. And it's like, instead of building his Shazam, because remember, he was executive producer on that Shazam movies. He didn't never build that Shazam character to the point where we would be anticipating a show off between those two. It was like he wanted to go. He was like, yo, I want my Black Adam to face off against Henry Cavill's Superman, which would have been a great fight if we would have got that. But it wasn't in the cards.
Well, you can't. Like, you can't play the first game and then play for the championship the next game. Like, there's a season you got to go through.
Exactly.
You can't just.
He don't know that no more.
Do what you want to do.
He don't know that no more. Rock want it right now.
Pretty much. I'm Rock. Do what I say, not as I do.
Fuck I say.
You know what I'm saying?
You, that's why you would be suffering, motherfucker.
Disney, I brought y'all Jungle Cruise, and I'm gonna bring y'all more shit. So don't give me nothing else. Rock there.
But back to Jubilee, they can just keep the same one they had in Apocalypse.
I don't even remember her. She older
Her
than
name,
right?
She's like 27 right now.
Okay.
Lana Condor. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, she definitely got the look.
Yeah, Chinese people don't age.
You played it already, so she got experience. Boom. Good.
Don't shake your head, Tim.
I'm just saying, man. We can't get
I
canceled.
found it on Google, not the other.
As long as I don't say make her a geisha, we all right, man.
I found a picture on Google, not the other website.
There you go. All right, so let's get to the drama. Let's get to the drama hour.
Let's get to these hoes. Be disrespectful.
Talk to us, B. Let us
Be
know.
disrespectful.
Be drunk.
What's in that tumbler, B?
Don't worry about what's in my cup. I'm gonna try to make a name for myself.
All right.
These
The actresses that play She-Hulk and Captain Marvel voiced their outrage about the Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
How is She-Hulk mad, dude?
Your show was bad.
You weren't even supposed to be brought up. They just brought you up just because nigga had some animation laying around. Let's just make up. You weren't even supposed to be mad.
He said some animation.
Hey, who made this She-Hulk over here? Let's just make a quick 4 episodes. Like, come on, man. Like, you ain't even supposed to be out yet.
Niggas had spare animation. Your ass got greenlit.
You got picked up. Motherfucker, be happy that somebody used you.
I still haven't watched She-Hulk, so
Really?
I saw that scene where Meg came in there twerking, and I was just like, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Don't waste your time.
And it was like, I'm a Meg. Everybody, I like seeing Meg twerk just like any other heterosexual man, but I didn't need that in my superhero. Like, this is not how you introduce She-Hulk.
That shit was made just to be made, bro.
It was very awkward, very cringe-worthy, very just weird.
Yeah,
kind of like how she was at the Dems.
I was just gonna say that she do a lot of cringe-worthy shit. Period.
Yeah.
At the DMC convention.
Mm-hmm.
It's man, like, and it had potential.
It could have been something.
It had a lot of potential, but for one, the actress wasn't good. Like, she was very bland.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just not good. Same as Brie Larson. Brie Larson is very bland. She's like you take the chicken out the package and just put it in the oven. Like, no seasoning, no oil, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just nasty ass chicken.
Raw.
That Captain Marvel and that She-Hulk. I mean, based off of what they said, I wouldn't be shocked if they end up getting released from these roles and they end up recasting them. I know we've said it before about Captain Marvel, especially that they totally need to recast her.
Do you think they would bring that back out?
Huh?
You think they would bring that back out now?
I don't know. For me, this is how I look at it. Certain characters should be a part or something. Like, they don't need their own standalone shows. Like,
I've been saying that for the longest.
Captain Marvel should have been a part of that Guardians of the Galaxy entourage. Like, she didn't necessarily have to be one of their like members,
right? Just in there.
You know what I mean? You know how they use Thor in that one? Like,
what's that show? What's that show Sam Jackson had when he introduced the The Eternal.
Oh, the Nick Fury thing?
Yeah.
The Secret Invasion?
Secret Invasion. That's where she should have been.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all we should have seen her in. Get you a couple cameos in a couple episodes and get the fuck out the way.
That's why you don't need a lot of big actors. Just put some people that can look in these roles, fit in these roles, and like you say, just put them where they need to be for a second. That's it.
He call you up on the phone, y'all go talk for a minute, then you go back home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's it. Because my man that was playing Bob Marley was killing that shit.
Yeah.
That's another British star.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to a film acting school in London. Getting the roles, yeah.
But same with She-Hulk. Like that's a supporting character. Okay, you can give them a limited series like they did the Echo show. Okay, you just want to do an origin show, but they don't need to be going forward where it's like, oh, no, nobody asked for no She-Hulk show. You know what I'm saying?
Echo killed their ass. Echo was good.
Who?
But that just came out of the blue. Like for me, the Echo show was an extension it was an extension to me, basically, of the Hawkeye show. If you watched the Hawkeye show, you got introduced to that character. So
I didn't watch it. G. I did not watch it.
But it's kind of like a bridge of Daredevil, though.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You see Daredevil in there for that hot cup of coffee, and you know what I'm saying.
Hot cup of coffee.
That's what it was. You saw the quick little smooth. He threw like one little kick and he was gone.
Oh,
because that's what it was, bro. He threw one little swift kick. First episode, the first 20 minutes, he threw one kick at him, and that was it. You ain't see Daredevil no more. That was just like that. Hey, I'm here, niggas. And that was it. He was gone.
And that's exactly how Captain Marvel should have been.
Yeah.
So her character,
show up, gone.
Supporting character. Use them in them other universes. She-Hulk, okay, it's cool for her to be introduced here. We don't need to see her no more unless it's with with Hulk.
Yeah,
because it seems forced.
Yeah,
it do.
It's forcing a whole story that we don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. Exactly, and that played a role into the whole just everybody being over superhero. Like it was too much. Just y'all. It's because we got all these IPs. Let's just make a show to make a show. Because we just launched this app, so we need the content. So instead of continuing like they did initially when they gave us Falcon and Winter Soldier, when they gave us WandaVision, when they gave us what was the other one? They gave us Loki. These shows that like basically derived from the movies. It was like, okay, this was what was going on after the movie that had a purpose. These other shows really didn't. As much as I like Moon Knight, there was a couple of them episodes I was sitting there like, oh, okay. I thought Moon Knight was good overall, but that was like the only one out of She-Hulk, Moon Knight. They had their like Halloween-esque type show. I can't remember.
That wasn't Marvel though, was it?
Yeah.
That was?
Yeah. That was all on Disney Plus.
I didn't think that movie was Marvel though. I thought that was just a movie. Shit.
It started off really slow.
Yeah.
But
I liked it.
As I got into it, it was okay, but I didn't really need it unless he plays a major part in these next phases.
Right.
That's why I say I like some of this stuff. Like me, I still to this day say Spider-Man should be like a long-running TV show. Because Spider-Man, I think he's the most one with all the villains. He's the only hero with all the villains in this shit. I find, and I would like to see all these villains, so make him a TV show and break it down. Most of these Marvel characters, like you say, need either appearance or a small TV show. We don't need everything. If you want to put them into something that's meaningful towards this, then yeah, let's put them in a movie. Let's make a movie for them, whatever the case is. But other than that, yeah, we know y'all want to give us shit, so just break it down into a small TV show.
I mean, that's it. Spider-Man is too big of a character to just be happy.
Yeah, that's the thing, but I don't know. For him to have all them villains, I feel like it should have always been a TV show to me.
So see, I think
consistent slate of movies lined up.
Yeah. I also think that's where Daredevil kind of serves his purpose because in the comics, it's like him and Spider-Man are. Well, I ain't gonna say they here, but Daredevil and Spider-Man cross paths so much in the comics.
They live in New York,
right? But it's the Kingpin effect too. Like,
right?
They're always going back and forth with Kingpin. So I think the Daredevil character, which is why I'm kind of glad they went back and got Homeboy that plays Daredevil from the Netflix series. I think his character is going to be the one that's going to bounce back and forth between TV and movie, because his character, we're going to kind of center the TV verse around, and you know what I mean. He'll have the ability to pop up if we need him to pop up. You know what I'm saying, in a Spider-Man film, or you know what I'm saying, if they do another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.-esque type show, or you know what I'm saying, or another something with Nick Fury, like where it's on the ground. You know what I mean? So I think he's the character they're gonna do that with. That idea with Pete that you were saying about Spider-Man. Plus, because he ain't as huge of a. You got to think. Do we really want to pay Tom Holland? You talking about globs of money, trying to use the Spider-Man IP and pay him and try to put all that on a television show.
I'll just keep switching Spider-Man at this point, because you're gonna switch him again when it comes to these movies.
See, and that's where you're gonna fail, because everybody ain't got that star power that Tom Holland.
That's why I say you start off as a TV show, so you ain't gotta worry about that star power, and just make the shit. Just find you a decent young actor, up and coming, that can give you 6-7 seasons, and then find another decent young nigga.
Then you end up like She-Hulk. You end up disgruntled and mad.
That shit was just terrible. She-Hulk was just terrible. Yeah,
and they was mad because they said like their characters popped up in the movie, but they didn't use it. They scrapped it. Like, okay,
because their character sucks.
It's like it happened.
What was She-Hulk in? What movie she was in?
They were supposed to have been in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Both of them.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Why?
But they scrapped it. I mean, obviously it didn't fit, so they scrapped it.
Like, there's no reason for you to.
So I don't know how that was gonna fit. I don't know how they were gonna work. But
the story is Brie Larson and Tatiana Maslany reported unhappy with Ryan Reynolds' decision of editing out their cameos of Captain Marvel and She-Hulk and the Deadpool Wolverine.
I wonder what their cameos was.
It's also reported that Brie Larson is forcing Disney and Marvel executives to take legal action against Ryan Reynolds. However, Ryan, who took the entire responsibility of Deadpool and Wolverine, feels their scenes are not necessary and might disturb the flow of the movie.
When they bring this out to Disney Plus, let's give 2 versions. Let's throw y'all version of this, since y'all want to be in the movie so bad. Let's see what was y'all needed for, so I can sit there and say, "No, take this shit off Disney. We didn't need y'all 2 asses."
They said the scenes of Captain Marvel included a few lines like, and she said this to Deadpool, "You should know I'm the strongest Avenger, not just in the universe, but in every universe."
And
there's also a scene where she calls Wolverine, "Who is this unframed puppy?"
Oh, see, you want to be an asshole. Nobody cares about an asshole in this situation.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
No. They care about it. They care about an asshole, but the asshole they care about is Wolverine. We already got the whole field, buddy. Like, we don't need you.
That's the one we want. Yeah.
Yeah, like, no.
Now we might get to see these in the director's cut, which might come out later this year, but yeah, we don't need to see them all.
And honestly, the leeway it seemed like Ryan got right now, and all of the stuff they've been putting on social media, I wouldn't be surprised if he said, "Hey, you know what? The hell with it. Let's just go and put the scenes out, put it on the post.
Release the movie again, y'all. Let's make some more money."
No, keep it out the movie, but let's just put it on, make a little Instagram post and show y'all and be like, "Yo, y'all tell me if this was gonna fit."
Yeah, my folks are like, "Yeah, not needed."
We just read it. She's clearly being a dickhead to everybody in the movie.
It wouldn't have served any purpose. It wasn't gonna do nothing. It was gonna continue the narrative of what we've been saying about her portraying that character. Anyway, like it's bad. It's just bad at this point. Ain't no other way to put it.
Yeah.
Man.
I think I got one movie I like Brie Larson in. I think that was the 21 Jump Street. That was it.
She was in that?
Yeah, she was in the first one.
I don't know what she played in other than this.
She's in there first. But yeah, Marvel needs to recast her immediately.
1 star in 21 Jump Street, and that was Ice Cube.
That nigga was
and
funny.
He walked in, he's like, "Get your motherfucking asses out."
What's my man name? No, what's her name? Charlize Theron. Like, she's older, but hey, I'd take her as Captain Marvel.
Who?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I put a little sauce on it.
Put that wrong.
Theron.
With his Gambit.
Like she from
Put a little sauce on it, but I'd take her as Captain Marvel, just on some off the cuff, just replacing her because that's what they need to do. And then She-Hulk, let's be honest, she can be replaced too. Like, we don't care about She-Hulk unless it's the CG version anyway. So,
like I said,
you know, you talk yourself out of
that. Let's just make it.
They talking themselves out of the bag, man. That's on them.
That's what happened to Black Widow. Remember?
What happened to who?
Black Widow. She wanted that movie so fucking bad.
Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, we ain't seen it since.
They ain't seen it since.
Who?
Black Widow.
Scarlet.
Yeah,
and I love Scarlett Johansson.
That wasn't a bad movie.
It wasn't, but it was like, bitch, we don't need it right now. What are you
We
talking
didn't
about?
need it. We didn't need it.
We brought it out at the last time. We was wrong. My bad. We'll make you another one. Just wait.
Yeah.
Yep. All
It
right.
would've been perfect right now.
What'd you say, B?
So it would have been perfect had it came out right now.
Yeah. Let's see. It was a couple other movies came out. That Trap movie came out. Did y'all hear anything about that?
I've been hearing it suck. I kind of slightly heard what happened, and I'm trying to forget what the fuck happened because I still want to see this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know how niggas just really hate what's his name?
M. Night
Shyamalan. So it's like I really wanted to check that movie out, but I'm gonna still look at it. But I hope I can forget what the fuck happened because I heard it on many podcasts. So I'm like, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of my head because I definitely want to see
quick watch though. Thankfully, I saw it was only an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah. So 2 hours altogether. You add the trailers, the coming soon
Right.
stuff. So I can go do that on the $6 Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Got your boy Cuddy in there,
Oh, Cuddy's in it? Okay, I didn't know he did that.
He should just be an actor.
You say the music over, huh?
The music over with you. I'm tired of that nigga trying to sing and nigga still can't walk. He can fill off the stage. Like, just be an actor, man. Just be an actor.
That's what happens, I think, when you reach your peak too quick. Like,
it is. You got
Man on the Moon. Was it Man on the Moon 2 or 3?
His acting ain't all that great either. Like
that's something you can readily. I'd rather you work on that than like music ain't gonna get you nowhere. Acting can probably get you somewhere.
I watched that Knuckles series.
I didn't
He's
like
in
that.
that?
He's in that.
They fucked that series up.
Yeah, he's in that shit too, and I'm like,
I just liked him in X and that little movie he made on Netflix, that cartoon movie that was real good.
Intergalactic.
Yeah, and How to Make It in America.
See, I think because he was kind of basically playing
He was
himself,
himself, right? He was really himself.
so that worked. You know what I'm saying? But anything he got to like force, like in X. I liked him in X as well. You know what I mean? But I felt
that
like
was basically like him too.
it's basically him too. It's just I'm playing a 70s version.
In what was it? Need for Speed. I didn't like him in that either. I forgot he was in that shit too. Yeah.
He was in the Entourage movie too. He was Ari's new assistant.
Oh, okay.
Cuddy?
Yep.
He's got a lot of.
He got a lot of shit. That's why I say you should just work on that.
People got to remember, Cuddy came out and Cuddy was like a big deal. Like that's like at the cusp of good music being introduced. You had him, Consequence, and all, and we all knew them as like Kanye's writers, but like the artists he was putting out, I think didn't Travis come like with under that umbrella?
Not
like,
at that time, but around like a little after.
A little bit after, right?
Yeah.
I think my introduction outside of Day and Night with Cuddy, it was like a fan made thing, but they put like The Sky Might Fall with
yeah, that's when I first heard about
that Transformers trailer, and that shit looked so awesome with that song. I was like, whoa. and I couldn't wait to hear that song. That was right before the album came out,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, to this day, "Sky Might Fall" is still one of my favorite Cudi songs. But "Man on the Moon," what is the one with Mr. Ranger? That's my favorite Cudi album.
Mr. Ranger, yeah,
love that album. Love that album.
Yeah, and after that shit was like you say.
I can't, but I
you reach your peak, now
yeah,
stay away.
Yeah, and then it's just
Cause he can't bring shit. Ain't shit he brought out good at all.
I can't think.
He'll have some shit here and there, but it ain't no like the Kanye West song, the "Beautiful Morning." Like that was some good shit, but it ain't from him.
That might have been the last good thing shit he put out. And that was Kanye's song. That wasn't his.
Right.
Was that before Kids See Ghosts?
That was after Kids See Ghosts. That was after.
Kids See Ghosts.
Because that's when they did all them 7-song albums.
They got one play for me.
I like that Kids See Ghosts.
Nah, I didn't.
But I can't.
I was so.
It ain't no replay. I can say that much.
I think the only 7 songs. Was that album 7 songs? Tiana Taylor's album that they put out.
I only like Huz, Nas, and Push.
I think it was Huz. I didn't even really like the Nas one. The Nas one hurt my soul to say that.
Nobody liked the Nas. And I'm the only one that enjoyed that.
Right.
I'm the only one that enjoyed that Nas.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I only did that was Daytona was the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
What Daytona? Yeah, so Daytona and Tiana Taylor's album.
Yeah.
Let's see what the name of that album was. The one with "Gonna Love Me" and all that on there.
Yeah, I forgot
the
name of the album was.
Keep the same energy.
Okay.
That was that one.
And she hated that album. That was the best album he made, motherfucker.
Nice.
It was better than the one she brought out. The one she brought out after that was weak as hell.
Yep. All righty. Well, we in music land. We can talk about we own Kanye. Did y'all listen to Vultures too?
My homie sent it to me, but I didn't get a chance to check it out. Nah. I kind of off the Kanye train now, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Vultures one, so
it's like after that first one, that was my shit was just I just really wanted to hear that song with Freddie Gibbs, and that was it. I
like the first Vultures. I didn't hear this one yet. But I heard it's supposed to be pretty good though. It's him and Ty Dolla again,
right? And
this is independent. You know what I mean? So his albums are, still doing, well for him to be an independent artist. But he put this one on. He put this one out on a Saturday. It came out. Was it last Saturday? August 3rd. Yeah. So this past Saturday it just came out.
Yeah, I'm off the Kanye train, man. I ain't everything he do. I'm kind of off of now.
I think the only reason it really made some news was because he back to talking crazy about Adidas and Drake.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a specific song in there. He basically talking crazy about them, but they say he's doing it like all throughout the album. But
see, I don't want to hear that shit no more, man.
Yeah,
he couldn't wait to get on this Drake hate train.
He said, "Oh, it's cool now. It's cool now."
Right.
All right. What about one Jayceon Taylor, aka The Game?
I don't give a fuck about this documentary 3.
Oh, wow, really?
Wow. I don't understand. Game is being very weird to me. Now he's gonna have a baby, right? Why my camera look like that?
I don't know. I'm gonna say what happened. You started talking shit about that.
That's bro. I'm trying to get on.
The ghost of Christopher Wallace.
Damn, that's crazy. What just happened, G? That's wild. I might have to, okay, there we go.
He has some ectoplasm on.
Right. Don't say that, Tim. Don't say that. But yeah, okay. Is the he's having a new baby? Is this girl young or old?
She's younger. She's Evelyn Lozato's daughter.
That's what I've heard.
Evelyn Lozado of Housewives of Atlanta fame.
So 20s, 30s, maybe.
I'm thinking 20s.
See, now I'm starting to think, is he a pedophile? Are you breeding young women? Because you starting to do a lot of weird shit, gang.
His dad was
saying? Oh, his dad was?
I mean, his dad raped his sister. That's what he said in the song.
Oh, well, I can care less for Game, man. To be honest with you. Yeah, fuck Game. I don't care. That nigga's weird, man. Documentary 3. Man, get that shit out of here.
Well, I differ. Musically, I think documentary 2 was great. I think it was a great follow-up to the first documentary. So I think for me personally, the anticipation is there for the album. I don't care for all of the other shenanigans that Game got going on. I think he lied about everything. He just say all kind of wild shit to try to remain relevant, and he just deviated from doing what he did best, which was make good music. Initially, he was making great music.
Yeah.
The whole thing, the whole rib against Game initially was, okay, now that 50 gone, he not gonna be able to do, make music no more. Like it's gonna all sound garbage now. So he came back with Doctor's Advocate. Doctor's Advocate was a very solid follow-up to the documentary. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't crazy about LAX, but LAX still had some good stuff on it. Red Album had some good stuff on it. He was consistent. You know what I mean? Jesus Piece, a lot of people love Jesus Piece. But for me, I didn't really jump all the way back into the Game fandom until documentary 2 came out. And I was really impressed. Like I was like, man, this album is great. Song he did with Ab Soul is probably one of my favorite songs on there, Dollar in a Dream. But
No, I was gonna say you was killing me about these rappers now too. It's like we sat back and we looked at like KRS-One and Run DMC, how they just stopped rapping. We getting old, we stop. Most of these niggas need to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Stop. Just sit the fuck down. If you ain't got your money elsewhere, that's your fault. Don't nobody want to hear your overgrown 50-year-old ass Game talking about Pyru and all that other shit. Sit the fuck down, go have your child and enjoy your life. Who was just talking about Kid Cudi? Sit your old ass. It's like a lot of these niggas just need to sit the fuck. If Diddy would have sat down, this shit probably wouldn't have happened. Sit the fuck down.
What Diddy got forced to sit down. That's something different.
And that last project Diddy put out was
it was some fire.
But like my homie T said, I'm gonna comment off T. When niggas know they under fire, that's when they drop that fire. So that's what he had to drop something to make some money off of it real quick before they take my ass away. So you ever do this?
Because that space with her on there, boy, my God.
Man, that's a bad album. I ain't gonna never say that ain't.
I said, how did Diddy put this hot album out and go get in trouble?
And you listen to it and you hear all the shit that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Hide your phones. No phones allowed. The nigga say, yeah, you on some creepy shit, nigga. But that's a good album, though. That is a good album.
Yeah. So, so with Game, the music, I'll check the music out. I'm just not here for all the other BS. Like,
right.
Unfortunately, he just, he that's his thing. He like being a troll, I guess. That makes him money. I don't know.
This shit weak, man.
But yeah,
so Karma Whack 100.
I can't stand Whack neither.
That nigga's a lame.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I like the nigga. I was watching him on Vlad today.
And what are you talking about?
To me, he seems like the nigga that's got his head on right. He seems that way.
I mean, the Game or Whack?
Whack.
Oh.
Now here's the funny shit. C from Chauvinist Pig, Big C, he always say I sound like Whack for some reason.
For real?
Yeah.
He
said when I talk, I gotta sound like Whack.
Right there, you did.
You want to play with him?
He did. He definitely did.
Yeah, you did right there.
So he's all, yeah.
You did. Got your ass.
That old nigga shit.
I thought, okay, I guess he's right there.
But like just in talking, like regular, no, I don't hear it.
I don't know, man. But so documentary 3 in January. It seems like I'm the only one looking for it out of BlvdAve. And congrats on the baby, man. I guess. No, congrats on the baby. Baby is a joyous thing.
I ain't gonna say it.
All right.
My mama said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say it.
Don't say it at all.
So I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
That part.
Right. That's why I said I ain't gonna say it.
All right. B, you want to tell us about L Boogie and finally putting a second studio album out in almost 25 years?
Yeah, what's going on with Shorty Ass? Shorty Ass tweaking.
Wait, hold on. Who the fuck is L Boogie? You talking about
Lauren Hill?
Oh, Lauren Hill. Oh, who the fuck is L Boogie?
Who you thought it was?
When the nigga from Immature name L Boogie and some shit?
Oh no, man.
That's right. Hold on, L Boogie, Immature. The fuck?
The long awaited, anticipated. studio album. You ain't never hear from them two dudes again. Once
at all.
Solo.
Damn, so Lauryn Hill, I want to hear it. I ain't gonna lie, I like to hear it.
They said so. She's now out of her multi-album deal with Columbia Records with the release of just one studio album.
That's crazy.
How
You had a multi-album deal and only released. That's crazy.
But they say the new album would be a major distribution package deal with a new label. And her son, YG Marley, will be releasing new music according to their people.
Who is he? Like the Jesus of music or something? He keep him under wraps until they can come out and make the music?
No, he been making music. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He performed with him. He's a reggae artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about it. I thought he was like under wraps or some shit.
No, he performed. He probably got more music out than her.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, but he got a song out called "Praise Jah in the Moonlight." Kind of dope. I fuck with it. You know?
Okay.
I seen him perform it. It's pretty good. But from what I'm reading, it sounds like he's gonna be featured a lot on this album with her.
Right.
So we'll see what happens, man. If it actually comes.
The fact you just said that sound like it might be a decent album too. Then it might be a decent ass album because her, and then you got your son on there, and you know their music. So they gonna make some good fucking music together. So
and they part of the Marley family. So I don't know.
It might be a decent album. I'll listen to it. I'll check it out. I ain't gonna do Lauryn Hill like that because that album's still cold as fuck to me anyway. So
yeah, it still holds up. So we'll see what happens because when these highly anticipated musicians is talking about dropping music that supposedly should have been came out decades ago.
Right. Don't come.
I mean, Detox.
Detox.
Yeah. So,
text. Check it out.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. So, yeah, man. What else we got to talk about? We got any other music that done came out?
Nothing but like I said, I heard the 21 disc Kendrick Lamar on the new Drake. Drake dropped like a thing called, what is it called? 100 gigabytes. And he made like a little fake page, like how same thing. What's name made his JoJo page. Kendrick Lamar made a fake page. He made one, and it's called Plot Twist. And it's like he dropped a bunch of pictures of I don't know what the fuck it is. But he dropped a gang of songs, and then one of the songs, 21 say, you think you think you hot because you got these, something like you hot because you got these songs, or we finna make you look like Pop, or some shit like that. So it's like, oh, nigga, now you want to kill people? What the fuck are you talking about? So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's getting kind of lame.
Shit is childish.
It's like, to me, it's over with now. I don't want to hear shit no more. Yeah, you lost.
So what are you upset? You niggas is making so much money, bro. Like, what is there to be upset about? Because y'all niggas is messing with the same girl?
That's all it is. It's always under the same girl routine, dude.
So many women out here, and you got access to all of them.
Yeah. Bro, what? Lame. They white. Finally that's what it is. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Like Dom Kennedy said, what he say? Niggas get money and bitches bring lies. Niggas get jealous and motherfuckers die. That's all it be. Over women.
You're quoting that Dom, boy.
That Dom, baby. That's all it be. So you right, B. Yeah, because somebody took fire.
I don't know. Hey. I mean, even if Drake is like this fucked up person, he's not stopping anybody from eating at all.
At all.
Like he's in a lane by himself, to be honest with you. Like there's nobody else out there that's as successful doing what he does, which is a multitude of of music. Like you got R&B, you got the rap shit, you got the island shit. Like he's doing all of that shit successfully, and y'all are still getting to the bag too. So what are y'all being upset about?
Mm-hmm.
Now, and on
That's
top of that, he put a lot of them niggas on that's mad at him.
why I said, like, the thing was when it happened and it was all over with. Okay, bam, the dust settled and fell. Them was the two biggest names, including Cole as well, and all shit's over with. Cool, but then like you say, you got Kanye still talking about him. Now you got 21 talking about Kendrick. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, come on now, nobody cares no more. It's been blown over. It's over with.
21. If I'm Drake, I'm telling 21, this ain't your fight. Like,
just leave it alone, right? Like, we don't need to do it. Stop.
Like, you are not even in the same caliber. Like, sit your ass down.
There you go. And I don't even want to hear no more beefs. Like, this was enough. We had enough for the moment of hip hop. We don't need no more beef. Get back to making music, shit.
So it's not one other beef you would like to see?
Nah, I don't want to see no more beef.
Outside of Drake and Kendrick?
I think that's always been the beef I wanted to see break out because of how far it, came from. That's the only beef I wanted to see them niggas finally take a shot at each other, and that's it. They did it. I ain't got nobody else I want to see each other diss each other.
I don't want to see it unless it's authentic. Like, don't just get to talking about motherfuckers out of thin air like what Ross
that too.
And all them niggas do. Like, shit.
Yeah, that too.
The Ross thing caught me for a loop because I was like, Ross got so much music with Drake, and it's some fire music too, and it's just like, what's the point?
And like B just said, it's all over pussy. It's all over pussy.
The only nigga who I think should actually have a gripe with Drake is Wayne. He's the only one. Yeah. It's Drake.
I don't think Wayne care. Wayne gets so much ass, he probably don't give a fuck.
And I'm pretty sure he don't, but it's still the principle. Like,
right.
Drake wouldn't have been in the position he was in if it wasn't for Wayne. Then you gonna do that shit while he was away?
Right.
Bro.
Being a thirsty nigga.
And that's what lame niggas do. That's what corny niggas do. So
yep.
They've never had access to that shit before. So
and now they finally get it.
When it's coming at you, come on, bring it in.
Yeah.
So he don't care where it comes. I'm taking it off.
True.
Let's be messy though, right quick. Like, who do y'all think? Because they said the rumor was Drake slept with one of Lil Wayne's, pieces while he was in jail.
It was Tammy
the girl?
It was who?
Tammy Torres.
Tammy Torres?
I think she was in a I'm Single video.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a gander. I don't remember how she looked.
Thick as hell. Thick as a fool.
I remember that video. If she was in that video, I remember. I definitely remember.
Yeah, it was. Wayne said it. He said I got my heart broken by a hoe named Tammy. Hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. So.
Oh yeah.
That's what that was.
I remember that.
I was gonna say, man, I thought it was Chanel. Hi, Chanel.
No. If anything, it was either Tammy or not Nikki.
No, I believe you. I think it was Tammy. I think it was. Well, it could have been Nikki too. I don't know.
Minaj?
Huh? Yeah. Or Superhead. I did think about that. I wonder if it was that because the way Superhead put it out there, like Wayne was Bonnie and Clyde at one point, at least in her head.
They good friends. I don't think he would get upset about that. He was fucking Eddie Winslow. Married to Eddie Winslow. Some shit, right?
Cocaine Eddie Winslow.
Married him, yeah.
And that nigga say, I like cocaine.
You saw me? Nigga dick got hard. Well, he was running up feet. Eddie Winslow wild as hell, G.
Eddie Winslow is crazy.
So wait, did that show come out for real with him and Sidney Starr?
I don't know. I don't look up
It's on Zeus, ain't it? I don't have Zeus. Do y'all got Zeus Network?
I don't think there's none of that shit.
Would y'all do BlvdAve on Zeus?
I don't know what it is.
Would I do a who?
Would y'all do the show on Zeus if they asked us to?
Yeah, I'll do the show on Zeus. Yeah, anything that
I
comes
don't
in
know.
chat.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so Zeus is like, they got all of them like Bad Girls Club is
Nigga show.
Nuns a part of it. I saw Miss Natural from here. No, she's from Indiana. She was here, but Miss Natural, the porn star, she was on there. What's the girl name? Was Stevie J X, the crazy one, the Puerto Rican. Jocelyn's Cabaret. She has.
She got a show. Yeah, it's a nigga network. That's all it is.
I think Ray J on there. Like,
yeah, because they got some shit called the Bad Boys Club. And
yeah.
Ray J and a bunch. No, it's not Ray J. It's Orlando Brown and a bunch of other gay niggas.
But like all of the like
Orlando Brown,
like all of the
Orlando Brown
stuff,
and Raspy.
all of the ratchet stuff you could think of. Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
I mean, BlvdAve wouldn't fit in that at all, but it just would be funny.
Yeah,
it would be hilarious if they said, "Hey, we want you guys to come to Zoo."
Yeah, hey, get these niggas out here.
They're gonna have Pete hosting the reunion show.
I'll do that shit too. And tonight on Bad Boys Reunion, got this gay nigga over here.
Oh man! All right, what else we got, fellas? What else we got?
Tim, shoot off the cuff, man. That was wild.
Wait, before we get to that, we got the Umbrella Academy coming back this week.
Is this the final season?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think. I'm not watching it.
I started season 2 and I never got back to it.
It was weird.
Yeah, it got too weird.
What's weirder, the Umbrella Academy or Doom Patrol?
Umbrella Academy. I just ain't watching
I
Doom Patrol.
didn't get too far in Doom Patrol.
I watched the first season and that was kind of bugged out. I didn't finish the second season.
Tim, did we talk about the Titans? That it was more episodes?
Yeah, I think was it on here or was we just talking? I can't remember, but
I can't remember. We did have that conversation.
It was the final seasons of Titans.
And we only got to 6 episodes. And then all of a sudden they released the rest of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Did you see them or no?
No, I got to go back and watch that final season. I like Titans a lot. I thought they got Titans. I thought they did Titans good. Like
they did justice. Yeah, they did it justice.
Doom Patrol was just kind of weird to me. I couldn't get all the way into it. It was kind of bugged out. Like that's one of them shows I said you have to be high watching this. Like. Or drinking something.
It was too much, yeah.
Because it's too much coming at you at one time.
They was trying to be like a Guardians of the Galaxy, I think.
Yeah.
They was trying to be like that and add some other shit. So it made it weird.
And I never returned to it. But I couldn't finish it because I think they're only making that. Did they make 3 seasons of that or 2?
I think it was 3.
Maybe so how many 3. Do we got of Umbrella Academy? How many seasons of that?
This will be 3.
3?
Shit was weak as hell.
Is Mary J. Blige still in?
Damn, I forgot she was.
Umbrella Academy? No, I think she got killed.
She was in the first season, wasn't she?
I think she got killed.
Okay. Yeah, I know she was in that first season.
I forgot she was.
And it was the randomness of casting. It was like, and she was doing bad in there too. And I was just like, I love Mary J, but she could not act.
That motherfucker was superhero Monet. That's what she was.
They said, Mary, you just gonna be yourself as Monet.
And even
it makes me think that's how Mary acts.
What'd you say, B?
I said even that feels forced.
Yeah.
She don't know how to take it out. She got to just.
I'm trying to protect this family.
Bitch got on a Gucci jacket and you going to a shootout. You got on this
right. The fly is a fly, and you're doing a whole shooting. Like what is going on?
A pink
and
$150 with fur on it.
$200,000 truck, and you at the shootout with
like,
the tech man.
Did you see who shot you? Yeah, she had on Gucci bag, Louis Vuitton boots, and
exactly. Range Rover, brand new Range Rover, off the lot.
Red seats.
Right.
Y'all can go look who bought that motherfucker right now.
The bitch's wig was laid. She had motherfucking.
You know? I wanted to ask for her number, but she shot me.
Matter of fact, the bitch looked like Mary J. Blige. Might have been her.
Might have been there.
I heard the nigga that was with her yelling Monet, so I think that might
have been the name.
License plate said Tejada.
Right.
Fucking gave up all the news.
Oh man.
Hey, why you hit me? I thought you somebody else.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Of all the names they could have been.
50 news from Tejada's back in Queens. That's where we got that shit from.
Did y'all talk about the Butcher album while I was rebooting?
No, I don't care for Benny no more either.
Oh man.
So I'm getting tired of these old rappers, man. I'm getting tired of these old niggas.
But Benny let the fire die down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And he kept dissing Freddie Gibbs, doing all that shit. Like, man, y'all getting corny now. Y'all niggas is too old. All they shit done died down.
Now, P, you've been calling a lot of people old on here tonight, man. What's the age requirement for the music to you, man?
You stop at 33.
At 33?
In rap.
Yeah. They just got on, probably. They got on at like 35. They wasn't on at no 33.
And they gave us 72 albums, too, when they got on. And then, goddamn it, that was it. I don't need no more. You just, it comes too fast. Everything is like instant. Like my homie daddy used to say this. Everybody wants shit quick, like instant oatmeal. It's too fast. You giving us this. And it's like I said, you gave us Benny, y'all was doing y'all thing, but now you dissing Freddie Gibbs. You taking pictures with his baby mama. Like, all you niggas is 45 and 50. Like, come on, stop. Y'all finally making money now. Leave that shit alone and continue rapping. Why you gotta do all this? It's getting weak. It's getting boring. And now look what's happening. The niggas is falling off. Nobody care about that shit no more, man. Everybody liking these young niggas now. You rather hit them kill each other and shit.
Oh, shit.
That's all they doing.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in their shoes, I don't think the goal is to be making music for 20, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Making money is what you need to be doing.
You go until you clean that well out, and then you find you another avenue where you can do the same thing.
There you go.
I agree.
Like I think that's where your boy Cudi is headed to. Like right now, he's in his bag of development, he's trying to get there, but he know that music shit is kind of at the end. So he's trying his hand at something else. So
right.
That's true. I think that's what most of them dudes should do. And girls.
I can agree with that. I can totally agree with that.
If they can. Because a lot of these female rappers, they don't even have music skills. They just up there being sexy. So they're gonna have to find another avenue to get that bag.
Sucking dick and shaking ass. That's all they doing. True.
I'm selling cute shit. Well, we say all that to say the Butcher coming on August 9th, if you care.
You keep that shit in the stores, goddammit. Only Butcher I acknowledge is from the boys, nigga. That's the only Butcher.
Oi.
Mother's milk don't fuck with it. Butcher, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, what was that movie he was in? I was randomly trying to think of the movie. They was in the military. It was him. It was
Miracle on St. Anna. Already know.
There you go. I couldn't think of that movie for life.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that movie was good.
Yeah.
I was like, because I wanted to look for it on Prime so I could watch it again because I remember it being good. But my mind kept bringing me back to the Five Bloods, and I'm like, no, that's not it. I mean, that's a whole nother movie.
Miracle at St. Anna. Yeah, my big homie from 8 Mile and shit. You know?
Yeah. He was in it.
I'm looking, thinking, and smoking that nigga.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Michael Ealy was in it. Let's see. Neil could have seen that.
I forget the dark skin dude that had the girl over there.
Because he ended up being in some more stuff.
Yeah. I forget
Was
his
Derek
name.
Luke? I feel like Derek Luke was in that movie. He wasn't in that movie.
I want to say Derek Luke, but it wasn't Derek.
No, I don't think
Derek Luke was in that. He was in that.
Derek Luke was in that?
Yeah. So we had Derek Luke, we had Michael Ealy, Laz Lonzo, Omar Benson Miller. That's the big dude from 8 Mile. He was in Ballers too. Let's see. Omar Harrick was in it. Amari was in it. I mean,
Ghost.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was the nigga that had the white girl, or Derek Luke.
Derek Luke was the one with the white
He
girl.
had the white girl, yeah.
Michael Boys.
John Leguizamo was in there?
Bro, I'm looking at this. James, what was the name? My man that was Tony Soprano.
James Gandolfini. James, ain't it Gandolfini? Oh no.
No, John Turturro.
Oh.
No, the other one, the one that was Tony Soprano too. James Gandolfi. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, James Gandolfini.
Gandolfini. Coleman Domingo.
I don't even see him in the cast.
I'm going down the cast on Google, looking through them right quick. They might have been in there for a hot cup of coffee.
I have to watch that again.
It was a good movie, man. That's why it randomly popped in my head. But I was like, what was that movie he was in?
And your boy Coleman Domingo was in it. That was supposed to be the new Kane.
Oh man,
that nigga's Kane. That's who he is.
I like his theatrics. He could probably be a good Apocalypse.
If Apocalypse was a homosexual,
yeah, my boy, I'm about to be Kane.
I think he is. They say he ain't, but I'm starting to think that nigga is. Yeah. No, he might be.
He be tweaking. The way he tweaked in that Candyman movie, you order sweets?
That nigga scared the fuck out of me in that movie. He scared me in Candyman.
I was like, oh, man.
I still haven't watched Candyman. I don't know what.
Really?
I'm going to watch that soon.
It's on Tubi now.
It is?
Yeah, it's on Tubi.
I'm going to cut that shit on tonight.
Yeah, I won't be watching it tonight, but I'll watch it.
No, trust me when I say that one you can totally watch at night. It's
that was scary. Fuck all that.
That was not scary, Pete. Relax. That was not scary.
When the nigga showed up at the end, Tony Todd showed up. I thought, oh shit, he back.
Just hearing the voice. That was it. No, they made Candyman a superhero. This is why I can't jive with Jordan Peele, man.
No, they didn't.
He was an anti-hero. He ain't killed nobody black.
You talking about he was a fucking slave? Why would he kill people black?
It was because it was some bad, some evil in it. Look, he was killing everybody in the first one. It didn't matter what color you were.
Yeah, that's the how he was a house nigga in that one. This one he wasn't killing niggas.
Bro, I wasn't mad at it, but he went straight for the white folk. He said, "Oh, police right here, okay, let me swarm on them right quick."
Yeah, kill the white folk, kill white. God damn it!
But no, it wasn't scary to me. Outside of Yaya tweaking, basically, you get 2 hours worth of him tweaking.
Yeah, he was tweaking for 2 hours. They dragged the shit out of that. That wasn't fully on JP. You got to remember that. Somebody else kind of put their hand into that, and JP just helped out. So that wasn't.
I think he just executive produced it.
There you go. He wasn't all the way in. Okay.
But Pete, you need to get with him so you can just kind of tell him, please, because if he do Lost Boys over and he screwed that up, I'm gonna be mad.
He said he about to make his favorite. It's gonna be the best movie he made. So,
do y'all think he can modernize Lost Boys, or do he have to make it like in that era, 80s movie? I think that has to be an 80s movie for that to kind of be good.
Yeah, depending on how you do it, because certain shit you can't. You got to be very smart if you do it in now times, because you got cameras,
exactly,
all that shit. So it's like if you do it now, you have to make it very smart in order to do it. If not, it's best to go back into the 80s.
because that's my problem with horror movies now. Like these slasher movies, I'm like modernizing them don't really work because it's like, okay, Jason works because you in the you know what I'm saying, you in camp. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have cell phones. You know, if he cuts the phone wire, okay, you can't call nobody, you can't call no help. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that adds a layer of like terror to it. So it's like I would love to see them reboot these type of movies, but leave it in that period it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why that out of them Halloween films, that first one when they did the first reboot of it, where they just wiped out all the other movies and they followed the direct sequel to that first one.
You
I like how they did that. The one that was 2018. Hell no.
Oh.
With Trey Songz.
Wasn't that the reboot one?
Halloween?
Oh, you said Halloween. I'm thinking of Jason. I was thinking of Jason.
Oh, you thinking of Leatherface. You thinking of Leather. You thinking of Texas Chainsaw.
No. They put Trey Songz in Jason, too.
He wasn't in Jason?
He was in one of them Jasons, G. I'm telling you.
That was Leatherface. That was Texas Chainsaw when he got cut in half.
I can't look on this phone. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to show you.
It was Texas Chainsaw. I'm telling you.
I remember him.
Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, let me look.
What was in Jason?
No, it wasn't Friday the 13th.
It was in one of the new Jasons. It was a nigga in there.
It was that wasn't him. That was Buddy from that was Buddy from Final Destination. He was in the last one, the last Final Destination.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Trey Songz. Yeah. Okay. Right, Trey Songz in Texas Chainsaw. You right. The nigga was like, yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like I don't think you can do and it ain't in the 80s. What happened?
He was in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've never heard of this.
He was. He cut his ass.
Yeah, he was in that remake. I can't remember.
I think that's when he first cut his braids, ain't it?
Yeah, that's when he first had the fade. He brought the fade back.
Was he good in it?
Nah, he was just a sex symbol. That's all the fuck he was.
Pretty much. That was his Say I era.
Right.
Well, he was heating up around that time. So yeah, they just
Texas Chainsaw House.
Like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You want to come make this right quick? Go on ahead, brother. Come on.
That's crazy.
Let me see. What else we got, man? I think it was just the Jimmy Cozier off the cuff, man.
Why did you ask that?
I needed something funny, bro. Cause look,
I saw that. It said out of all the off the cuff moments he done gave us. You asked this one.
Cause listen, bro. I'm sitting there, right? I'm in the crib chilling one day, and that song pops into my head. Now, when that song first came out, I remember it vividly because it was the announcement of J Records. It was him and Alicia Keys. So they put out that song, She's All I Got, and they put out Falling. So we all know what happens. Alicia Keys became a megastar. Jimmy Cozier had this one song. So for me personally, I never really wanted to hear his album. Right. All I liked was that one song. So I cut it on one day and I was just like, you know what? I've never in all these years ever tried to play this album.
So he did have an album?
He had a full-length album.
Wow.
And no.
I thought you were going to say this shit was fire.
Oh, bro. No. Album was average. I was like, yo, I wanted to go as far as to say, I think he wrote that for somebody and they just didn't pick it up. And he just sang it good enough that they was like, hey, you know what? We just gonna run with this and just to have a male counterpart to Alicia Keys.
That nigga some outfits in the video and say, yeah.
Because he sounds like reject Carl Thomas on this album.
Yeah. Like, all for real?
Yes. And it's like, so from my background, like I grew up singing, so I know like if a person can sing or not. Like, you know, if you know soprano, alto, whatever, tenor. Right. I know like their range, and depending on how they sing, you know what I'm saying. If they singing from their nasal or whatever, and I'm listening, I'm like, he's limited. You know what I mean? Some people they find their range, their vocal range, and they stick in their pocket, and they great. Like Ryan Leslie knows his pocket, so he stay in that pocket. Great, he gonna deliver every time because he stays in his pocket.
Speaking of, his Tiny Desk is crazy.
Ooh.
I was gonna send it to y'all and say, B, did you check it out? Because I know B wanted to see it. I know you wanted to see it.
I see
the Lots got one too. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow.
Yeah. They said the last one was short though.
It was all of them short, ain't it? But they're shorter than
20 minutes.
Because I saw the post said we gonna make it with the with the band.
Right.
But yeah, I knew Ryan Leslie was gonna kill that. But yeah, man, I just was like off the cuff. Has anybody ever really like listened to Jimmy Cozier's album outside of this single?
Hell no.
Never wanted to.
Because he just like came and went.
Now
I got that CD. I threw it out the window and said, let me see if the streets fuck with it.
You said what?
I said I got that CD, threw it out the window and said, let me see if the streets fuck with it. That's what I did.
B, what no. Because B said
he's gonna check it out. B said he's gonna check it out.
I'm gonna give it a listen.
Yeah, because it was just like, it just sounded experimental to me. It sounded like he was what he was, which what I think they said he was a writer. So most of the songs, it sounded like it was like, you know, just very polished demos.
Right.
Like they just finished the demos and made them full-length songs to make an album.
A lot of the niggas in the late 90s, early 2000s were not great singers.
Yeah.
They kind of more fall under that, what you said with Ryan Leslie. They had a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
They had a really good song.
Mm-hmm.
I could ride that shit off, but no, niggas wasn't it, bro.
Yeah.
The only dude I think that came in around that time that was solid was music.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like the rest of the niggas is kind of like a vibe. They kind of just hit a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He's
another good example.
A really great written song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like about what's my man name? Turn the Lights On. Rico Love, same deal. He know his pocket, but the difference with him and versus Ryan Leslie is Ryan still got that range. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that just I'm gonna attribute that to him just being for real a genius, but he knows how to like lay that stuff out. He got that signature sound. Rico has a signature sound too, but it sounds it's just, you know, 1A 1B. I would put Ryan over Rico.
Does Rico produce?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Rico, because Rico started as a rapper and he started becoming a writer for Usher, and then he went into production. And then I'm trying to think of like Climax. Rico Love produced and wrote that one.
Oh, okay. Where are you now?
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to it this week.
Okay. Well, we can definitely follow that up on the next episode.
I'm gonna play it on my little kickback.
Motherfuckers gonna get up and leave.
Right. You can
I want to tell you about this song list you got there.
You can cut it on while you setting up. But once everybody get there, you put that shit on.
Get that shit off, man.
Wear that shit for your old lady. Instead of
that playlist,
make some time for Jimmy Cozier.
Right.
Hell no.
Yes, all right, man. But I think that was it, fellas. I didn't have anything else. So if y'all got something else,
nah, I'm all good in the hood, Jim. Now I'm sitting left on this phone.
Fight.
What's up?
Who won the fight? Terrence Crawford and
Terrence won.
Terrence Crawford won, right?
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know, y'all.
But
but you know that already.
Oh,
I didn't watch it.
Movie suggestion. If you haven't seen it, watch George Foreman movie on Netflix. It's pretty fucking good.
Who?
George Foreman movie on Netflix. Yeah, what is it called? The Big George Foreman, some shit like that?
Big George,
yeah. It's really good.
Did that come out in theaters or was it a Netflix movie?
I think it came out in theaters or selected.
It came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I remember seeing something about that. I ain't been on. I was thinking about that today at work. I said, man, I used to be on Netflix all the time, and I ain't. That's like my least watched app.
Yeah, I don't be on it either.
Number one movie on Netflix right now is Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher.
I don't know why. The show is so much better.
Tom Cruise.
Facts.
The show, it is, bro. And especially after watching Jack Reacher on Prime, I can't take Tom Cruise version of that serious anymore. Just because of how big what's his name? Alan Rickson or Richardson?
Tom
How
Cruise
huge he is, man. Right. Tom Cruise smaller than me. Like, nah, man, you whooping ass like that? No. Oh, bro, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get this shit off. Tell him call him on. He's out there little with it all. That motherfucker ain't big as a minute.
Hey, man. When you're short, you got to remember who's smaller than you.
That motherfucker ain't big as a minute.
Yeah, no, I can't take your 6 Richard serious. I can't
I'm
take
gonna
your Richard serious.
I'm gonna watch it just because I never seen it.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna compare it to the Prime show. What they got.
Yeah,
I just think the Prime show they developed the character a little bit more. They gave him his little quirks.
Right, you got a story on the man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But overall, I just like the way they did. I might go back and read the books too to see which one is more
Stay in Mission Impossible. Shit, that's it. Stay doing that fucking movie.
Hey, actors find their pocket too, man.
Didn't he do a stunt in Paris?
He do all his stunts. He's supposed to be doing
just recently. They say he's supposed to be doing a stunt.
Olympics.
Yeah, like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this man? Like, what? You don't have nothing else to do in life, but just do stunts.
Tom said he's seen it all, did it all.
I'm finna ride my motorcycle up the Eiffel Tower and jump off and land in the basketball game. Watch, like he do some crazy. That nigga's Daredevil. He's Daredevil.
Don't be surprised. Multiverse, you get motherfucking Tom Cruise, Daredevil.
Oh,
I'm walking out the movie. That nigga.
That is the one last thing I forgot to bring up while we were talking about the Marvel stuff. So they did say in that Avengers Doomsday movie, we are gonna get a Tony Stark variant.
Right, he's a variant.
So might be Tom. Y'all ready for Tom as Tony?
If I see it, I'm walking out.
You said it's gonna be a Tony Stark's variant.
Yep. And I would say if they bring Terrence Howard back as the Cody Rhodes, as the
Iron Man.
Come
on, War Machine, man. War Machine.
Bring him back. Hey, that would be kind of slick to bring him back as War Machine, as the variant War Machine.
Marvel did not pay me a cent. Me doing that, my nigga was mad as hell. I did that movie. They ain't pay me. Better bring me back.
James Rhodes. I said Cody Rhodes.
Come on, War Machine, man.
So I am kind of looking to see if they do that.
Tell Big Vern to talk to Terrence, man. Terry. Don't talk to Terry real quick.
Terry Howard.
Yeah.
Terry, get on up in there. Put it in reverse, Terry.
Talk about some algebra and shit.
All right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Check out our latest episode, the Deadpool and Wolverine review. That is on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Not now, but right now. Go watch that and check it out and see if y'all agree or disagree with our takes. And if you had just as much fun watching that movie, as we did. Is there anything else coming this year that we anticipating like that? I think that was it for me.
I don't really got it for me. I'm anticipating the director's cut of Deadpool and Wolverine.
There you go. Which should be out. That'll be probably coming out.
Christmas.
Definitely by Christmas. Yeah, we might get that by Thanksgiving. I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. You think so? Yeah. can't win.
I mean, it's already done. They had to chop it to get it to where it was. So
Right.
True.
So we get to see the ladies of Marvel.
Yeah. I think the latest. I think we got one more Marvel related thing coming out. That's Agatha All Along, and that's October.
So there's no movie?
I don't think it's no more movies.
It's a TV show. Y'all have no more
That's
movies.
a TV show.
I mean, they don't have no movies coming out?
Not for the rest of this year. I think everything else picks back up next year.
Let's see. Yep. That's it. Damn.
All right. Well,
need Kevin Feige to beef it up a little bit. You can't just do 2 releases a year.
He said we're going for quality now, so we're gonna trim it down. I ain't mad. If we're gonna get that every time we go to the movies, I'm good.
I ain't mad. Yeah.
But I want to go to the movies more than twice.
Well, the new Superman movie finished wrapping up. You know, that might be,
Kevin Feige produced that? I don't think so.
Not Kevin Feige, but James Gunn, huh? All right, well, y'all make sure y'all follow us on TikTok and on Instagram at BlvdAve_radio. You can follow me on social medias at O_man_Logan. Gas Station Pizzle, tell them where they can find you at, sir.
On IG only at Gas Station P.
All right, King B, tell them where they can find you, brother.
Everything is IMB_Danielle.
Okay. And y'all make sure on YouTube to follow, hit that subscribe button, bow, NMG TV, and you can catch out all the latest and greatest, as well as our throwback material, because we got years in the game, y'all. Plenty of content. Plenty of NMG content. Boulevard Ave, Hot Take Wrestling. Then we got some old school alumni content, Chauvinist Pigs, Late Nights, down the Endeavor Road. Y'all Is Us Pod. I'm forgetting one. There was one more. I can't think of it.
Late Nights.
Yeah.
No, you said Late Nights.
I said Late Nights. But yeah, y'all go check that out. Y'all enjoy yourselves. But yeah, so next episode is Forrest Gump.
Yep.
All righty.
I'm pretty much finished with mine, so
okay, cool.
Bad. So when we catch y'all next week, people, we will have our new episode, new director's chair. We are reimagining Forrest Gump.
And follow us on TikTok at BlvdAve_radio. Got some content there. Check us out.
Hit that, smash that subscribe on that too.
Everything.
All right, y'all. Well, that's another one in the books. I'm your boy, Old Man Logan.
Kid Gas Station P.
It's King B. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Really helps out the page a lot.
All right. Y'all for coming out. God bless you.
And this is
good night.
Boulevard Ave signing out.
All right. Peace.
B. Daniels on the track.